Hey everyone, welcome to our next ghost guide. We fortunately got a ghost, which we haven't had yet. And yeah, it's stepping around a lot. It's a shade. I'm gonna show you the description of the shade. So it says it's much harder to find, but as soon as I entered the building, it was doing stuff like crazy in this room here. Also, there's some confusion about the shade, which I'm not sure about, because I've heard the rumor, I don't know if it's true, that a shade can't do interactions, EMF 3 interactions, while you are in the room with it. Also, it says it can't hunt when you are in the room with the ghost. So I've experienced some different stuff. I've experienced shades throwing stuff while I was in the room. So yeah, let's stick to the ghost room. Let's stay here. And let's see what happens. I still need to farm some para mic sounds. Oh, you are right here. Okay. It did a lot of stuff. It touched a lot of doors. It was doing a lot of stuff when I entered the building, but I was not in the ghost room. I was turning on the breaker, looking for the bone as usual. And yeah. So now, currently, we are in the ghost room. Let's turn off the lights to increase the activity a little bit. So as you can see, the ghost is not doing much, and don't get confused by that. If it blows out a candle, it doesn't count as an interaction, so the ghosts keep doing that. Also, walking into the salt, any ghost does it. It's not an interaction. As interaction counts, for example, turning on this light, turning on the radio, touching the doors, knocking on the window, writing in the book. So a shade, you see, it's blowing out the candles and it left the room. So a shade, where are you? You are outside somewhere, I know that. Yeah, now you're back. As you can see, the ghost loves to leave. If it's a shade, it's more likely to leave when you are in the room because it's a shy ghost. And as you can see at the moment, it's not doing anything because I'm in the ghost room. So let's see what happens if I leave the ghost room, if the ghost becomes active. So the shade is quite difficult to figure out, because sometimes, like this one here, it was so active the moment I've entered the location. I first thought it could be a young fae or even a demon. And as you can see, now it touched that door, but this is only an EMF 2 interaction, or EMF 5, because this ghost gives EMF 5. It has a 25% chance for every interaction to give you EMF 5. So here are the evidence we have with this ghost. And now it's coming to me. That's a little bit strange. Okay, and it's going back right away. Okay. And it's coming back to me. Keeps walking back and forth. So what's dangerous about the shade is, I think it also says in the book, yeah, the ghost will not enter a hunt if there are people nearby, which means if you are in the ghost room, it can't hunt. But the problem is, as you see right now, while we're watching it, it keeps wandering out of the room constantly. So if you say, oh, I'm gonna stay in the ghost room, so it won't trigger a hunt, it won't be able to hunt. The problem is it can wander out of the room and start a hunt out of the ghost room. This is possible, so you have to be careful. I get killed by shades because of that quite a lot. Also, what's important about the shade? It has normal hunting speed. It speeds up when it sees you, and it doesn't do ghost events when you are at 100% sanity. So the more your sanity drains, the more likely this ghost becomes to do ghost events, but the chance is quite low for the shade. So if you enter the building and the ghost jumps into your face right away, then it can't be a shade. Do you give me any readings? Why are you not talking to me? Okay, now it did it out here. So, and as you can see, this is kinda, that's why many people don't like this ghost. It's a boring ghost, it's not doing much. Even though I'm now out of the ghost room. Of course, the lower your sanity becomes, the more active this ghost becomes. What did you just do? So for this ghost, you have to take every interaction that's possible. It has thrown something. Is there a picture here? I have no idea. Did you touch that door? Let's hope so. So you have to be grateful for any interaction you get from this ghost. Because this ghost is way too passive. Especially when you are hanging around inside the room. That's why keep the lights out. They gonna increase the activity. So as you can see, it's not doing much. Let's see if it does EMF 3 interactions while I'm around. I'm curious about that. Did you leave? Yeah, you left. So yeah, as you can see, this ghost is quite boring, but I'm also gonna do some science because of that. Doesn't hunt when you are in the room. Oh, thank you. By the way, this is also not an interaction, so don't get confused with that. Any ghost can give you the whisper or the footstep. I was once in Sunny Meadows. I had a shade and I was sitting outside of the ghost room. Oh, you're right. You see, this is EMF 2 interaction, what's happening right here. So I was in the room and it did an EMF 2 interaction. So let's see if it throws something while I'm in the room. So I'll be back as soon as something happens. Okay, I don't know if I still was in the room. It has thrown something because I picked up a smudge stick. I heard something fall, but I don't know when it happened. So this is not... I can't tell you if this was... As you can hear now, it's doing stuff. See, now it's going crazy. Sometimes people say, oh, I don't hear anything from the ghost at all. It must be a shade. No, don't think that. A shade could be quite active when you are not around. So yeah. Oh my god, I've just learned next week Phasmo update. Which means bye-bye my level, bye-bye my money. Let's hope I get all the ghost guides done until then. So yeah, let's see. Will you do something again? I'm here now. So the problem is it's quite difficult to deal with a shade. Another indication for a shade, it can hunt at 35% sanity, not above 35. So the shade is a late hunter. Where the heck are you going? I actually wanted to remove that sensor, but oh my god, it's so roamy. And as you can see, the ghosts roam around quite fast. You can see it when it's stepping into the sensor. It was from over there until here within a few seconds. So they're not that slow when they're roaming. Okay, as you can see, it's not doing anything. Let's move out of the room again. I wanted to grab an additional sensor real quick. And here you can see EMF 5, Ghosty is doing some stuff again. And I'm outside. So let's go back in. Let's see if it does stuff while I'm placing that sensor. I'm also gonna grab you. Because of course I'm gonna show you guys the way this ghost hunts. Okay, it's not doing anything at the moment. But at the beginning I actually thought it might be a demon or a young Fae. So yeah, that was the door. That's usually an EMF 2 interaction. This time it's EMF 5, as you can hear and see. Let's grab you. So yeah. I'm gonna wait a little bit in the ghost room, and if something suspicious happens, I'm gonna show you. Okay, so Ghosty now has wandered out of the room. It stepped into the sensor and it has thrown something out here. You hear that? It's throwing stuff out here somewhere. Where has that stuff been thrown? Oh, in here. It wandered all the way to Nancy's, okay? And has thrown some stuff in there. So, with the shade, it feels like the ghost is escaping you. It's back. It stepped into the sensor. So, yeah. I think sometimes the shades, like the mare escapes the light when you turn on the lights in a room, the shade or the Onryo escapes the candles, the shade escapes the persons, if you wanna say it like that. So yeah, I haven't had any EMF3 interactions since I'm here, but sometimes it can be coincidence or you are just right at the threshold of the room and it does an interaction, so be careful with that. So don't rely on that. The best way to rely is the hunting range. If it doesn't hunt at 50% sanity, if you are not on a 0 evidence one. 0 evidence one is quite difficult with the shade. So if it does ghost events, the shade is more likely to do the airball ghost event and shadow ghost events instead of manifesting itself completely. It's pretty rare that a shade manifests itself. And as you can see, we haven't had a single ghost event the whole time. If a ghost event happens, I'm gonna show you, of course. So yeah, I'm sitting here draining my sanity, watching the shade. I'm gonna leave the room now and see what happens. Okay, I was out for a few seconds and it immediately touched that door again. Okay, Ghosty has just killed the breaker, which means... Oh, and now it's touching the door again. Where was the breaker? Was it here or in the basement? Ah, it's here, nice. So yeah, any ghost can kill the breaker except for the djinn, and any ghost can turn the breaker back on except for the hantu, but I'm not sure 100% about that with the hantu. With the djinn, I know. Oh, why are you coming to me? Where are you going, my friend? Please stay in your room, would you? Okay, it's going back. It's weird. They should change the shade a little bit so it doesn't go to people at all. If there are people, they should make the ghost walk away from them more likely to figure it out a little bit easier using the sensors. I think this would be a good way, even on 0 sanity and 0 evidence one, to figure out this ghost. If you go into the room of the ghost and if it keeps leaving the room all the time. Same goes for the mare. If the lights are on, the ghost keeps leaving the room, and now it's coming to me again. Okay, are you walking over here or are you just going back immediately? Okay, it has thrown something in there. Are you in there? But it has never thrown something yet while I was in the room with it. So it might be true about it doesn't do EMF3 interactions while you are with the ghost at the same room. But like I said, don't rely on that. Now it's coming back to me. Okay. So, and it's even right next to me now. It stepped into the sensor. So don't rely on stuff like that. They should actually change it so the ghost tries to walk away from people. This would be more... This would be a way to figure it out if you're watching its behavior and movement patterns. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna... Oh, you see? That's the most likely ghost event for the shade. Let's check our sanity. Because at 100% sanity, a shade can't do that. Which means our sanity must have been quite low at this point. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I think our sanity was at about 50% sanity. And this ghost event brought us into hunting range immediately. So as you can see, we were below 50% sanity. It didn't try to hunt. So let's do the test. Let's sit in the ghost room. We got a hiding spot in there. So we're gonna be fine. Let's sit in the ghost room and see if it tries to hunt us. Because we are now in hunting range for a shade. 35% sanity. Okay. Let's also watch if the ghost leaves the room. We got a crucifix in front of the door. So, usually a shade is more likely to start with ghost events when you are below 50% sanity, but it has also a chance to do ghost events when you are at 70%. But if you are at 100% sanity, the chance is almost zero that it does a ghost event. And as you saw right now, it was an airball ghost event. It's most likely to do airball ghost events and these shadow form manifestations instead of the true manifestations. So Ghosty is right here with me at the moment. My sanity should be low enough, I think. So it could hunt now. Let's see if it does some ghost events. Okay, we got everything already. Yeah, perfect. We even got a perfect game. Nice. Oh, it's leaving the room. Now pay attention. It left. There's a crucifix outside. Let's watch it. It's still not hunting. Maybe our sanity is not exactly at 35%. Don't you want to hunt us, ghost? Will you come back? Are you in Nancy's now again? It left the room. You saw it. It stepped into the sensor. It's out there somewhere. You know, the truth is out there. Wait. Huh? Are you here or did you leave? I'm confused. I don't see any sensors being triggered anymore. There's one over there on the other side of the wall. Do I still hear sensors being triggered in the truck? I left one near the garage. Did you wander all the way over there? Oh, you're back. Okay, let's see. Ghosty is back with us. No, it's not. It's outside. Okay, let's see if it starts hunting from there. From that living room. This is for science, guys. So my sanity should be wrecked by now. I'm standing in the dark the whole time and the sanity drain is 200% here. Hello, Ghosty? Maybe it actually applies to the ghost room and not to where the ghost is in, but I had it once. The ghost wandered out and started a hunt from outside of the ghost room. It happened several times. Okay, I'm here with the ghost. It's here. Do you want to hunt me? Okay, so I think sometimes they are just broken, or it's just a weird coincidence if they try to hunt you while you are in the room. Okay, Ghosty is still here with me. Let's watch those sensors. Oh, it's leaving. Okay, it's outside. Let's see if it tries to hunt from there. It left. Okay, it's at Nancy's. Oh, yeah. You see that? It wandered out of the room and it started to hunt from outside. And we're gonna check our sanity soon. Listen for the speed. And as you can hear, it's normal speed. Okay, let's turn those. So it wandered, you saw the sensor, it wandered to this area here. The crucifix range was not far enough and it started to hunt from there. This is what happened. Let's have a look at our sanity. So if you are trying to prevent the ghost from hunting by staying in the ghost room, it doesn't work. And yeah, our sanity is quite low. So the lower our sanity becomes, the more likely the ghost tries to hunt, actually. But, as I said, it's shy. Okay. Let's grab you. Because it's quite wandery. I know you wanna see the ghost, right? You wanna see what Ghosty looks like. So, we're gonna place this here. We're gonna wait here for Ghosty Pants. We got our ghost highway. If Oh, you love to play ball. Are you again at Nancy's? Where's the ball? Where did you put that ball? I wanna remove the crucifix. If it allows me to, please don't hunt me. Whee. When did you throw something? What? You can throw a crucifix. What's going on? Okay, I'm gonna leave that here so it can't spawn on top of me. And we're gonna wait for the hunt. It should hunt faster now because I've removed everything. Let's leave that here. So, okay, there we go. It's there. You can have a look at the ghost. You can listen for the speed. You can see how it speeds up if it sees us. Ghosty Pants, we're here. Hello. Ghosty Pants, we are right here. Hello. And as you can see, it's speeding up normally. So there's nothing special about this ghost. So this is what a shade looks like. Not much special to know. Oh, hey there. Now it's angry because I've smudged it and my sanity is at 0. But as you can see, again, airball ghost events. So Shade is more likely to do these kind of ghost events. So yeah, it's quite difficult to figure it out sometimes because they can be quite active, just like a demon or young face. So be careful of that. And be aware, the ghost can wander out of its ghost room and start a hunt from out there. You saw it, it happened right here. So the best way to figure out a shade is using the sanity. But if you don't have it, you have to place some sensors and see if it starts hunting while you're in the room with it. That's maybe the other way, but I won't rely on that too much. So yeah, that was it about the shade. Let's hop to our next ghost and see who we are dealing with next. Hey guys, I'm back. I don't know what ghost we are dealing with yet, but a tiny bonus. Do you see that? There's an Orby floating around in there. So when I'm setting up my stuff, I usually look through the windows using the cam, and as you can see, sometimes you can see an Orby. You can also do that on prison or high school or Sunny Meadows with the fixed cams. So you may be lucky, like I am right now, and you know immediately, okay, we got a ghosty with Orbies, and we got a ghosty that's in this room. So yeah, let's hope it's one of the ghosties we haven't had yet. I'm gonna jump in, and if not, I'll be back with the next ghost. Hey guys, I got quite an insane ghost here. It's a 4-year ghosty, and as you can see, it's going crazy. So I'm waiting for the last piece of evidence. By the way, the previous ghost with Orbies in here, that was just so stupid on Rio. We already got on Rio, so yeah. Let's hope this is gonna be a ghosty pants that we haven't had yet. So I'll be back as soon as I figured out the ghost. Oh my god, guys! Oh my god, I love it, I love it, I love it. Oh, this was the last picture. I just smudged ghosty pants and oh my god, it's a revenant, it's a revenant, and I don't know why Revies love to play with doors. I don't know why, but they love to. So that means we're gonna do some shenanigans with that ghost. Unfortunately, I don't know why it loves to play with doors. Revies were like that in the OG version of Phasmo. Maybe it's just my experience, but I had so many waves interacting with doors all the time. I don't have a... I need a hiding spot that's a little bit further away. Unfortunately, I don't have a hiding spot here. And I don't have one in the basement. That's unfortunate. We have... all hiding spots are in the ghost room. We got one at Nancy's, but oh my god. So yeah. What we're gonna do, we're gonna move the crucifixes and stuff, and so the Revenant, I can show you the description, of course, because this is a ghost guide. It will travel faster when hunting their prey and hiding from the Revenant will cause it to move very slowly. I'm gonna show you that during a hunt. Except for that, there's nothing special about the Revenant. So it's not like that the Revenant has any special behavior. My experience with, you see, it's touching a lot of doors. I don't know why. I've experienced so many Revenants. They keep touching doors, but it may be completely RNG, maybe. So I have to show you the special behavior during the hunt, and then you will be able to figure out a rev immediately using its hunting behavior. Because the hunting range... Oh, you've killed the breaker again. Oh no, you did a ghost event. Hey there. Thank you for that. I need to drain my sanity anyways. It was an airball. So it hunts at 50% sanity, and there's no like special behavior when it's roaming around in its room or doing stuff. The only way to figure out a Revenant is actually doing a hunt, and I'm gonna show you that. And oh, I hope I won't die. Okay, I've just... Now you've killed the breaker, you little... There's no hiding spot down there. I'm not gonna risk it, because a Revenant is quite dangerous. And I can sprint, that's the main problem. Would you please leave my hiding spot alone? Thank you. So, my sanity drain is 200%. It shouldn't take that long. What did I want to say? I forgot. So the hunting range is normal, 50%, so we're gonna wait till we hit 50%. I hope it's not gonna use that crucifix, it's just for safety, so it won't spawn behind me. I also put one over here, because as you can see, it's roaming a lot, and if the ghosts are roaming a lot, you should be careful. Let's, in case it wants to hunt at front here. So, unfortunately, like I said, I only have this hiding spot and the one over there and at Nancy's. Here we go, guys. Look at this. You heard that? It was pretty fast coming at us. And then it slowed down. Now it's coming back. Listen to the speed. You hear that? That's what it says in the book. A Revenant will travel at a significantly faster speed when hunting their prey. That's what just happened. It saw us and it came with blazing speed at us. That's why this ghost is so dangerous. Hiding from the Revenant will cause it to move very slowly. Hey there! But as you have heard, it didn't slow down immediately. That's the new change they made with the Revenant. If you have played the old version of Phasmophobia, it slows down immediately if you break line of sight. But they've changed it, so it's, I think, 2.7 seconds. It's just the event. It's fine, guys. Hey there! So, it's a slowly decreasing speed. If you are hiding. Please go away. Go back to your room, would ya? Because I want to show something else. Oh my god, you keep doing ghost events there. Why? Hey there, how's it going, buddy? I love revies. I love to play around with them, but please, I need you to go back to your room, because please don't start hunting from there, please. I would really appreciate that. And please don't start hunting from here, because I have... No! You little piece! I wanted to show you guys something, but it has to go back to its room. Unfortunately, it's roaming like crazy, and as you can see, it still keeps touching doors like crazy. It's behaving like a UA, almost. Please go back to your room, don't stick around. It can change ghost room, by the way. I've changed the settings for... Okay. 25 seconds. Let's wait. It's back there. Let's hope it stays there. And I'm gonna show you something. So if it hunts from there, it won't see us. Listen. Listen. Listen now. That's the new change about the Revenant. They have changed it so it won't only speed up if it sees you, it's also gonna speed up if it senses your equipment or if you're talking and it hears you, and it's gonna run and speed up as crazy to that location where it last sensed your equipment or where it last heard you. So this is quite a nice change which has buffed the Revy quite a lot. I really love that change, so you can play around with this ghost for a bit. So we don't have a hiding spot there, but we have one here. You can try the same procedure. Please leave the breaker alone. You can try the same procedure in here, but we have to get the crucifix, because you saw what happened. It tried to hunt on top of us once. So let's leave this here, and I'm gonna stand in here, wait for the ghost to come at us. I won't need the flashlight. I'm gonna grab it just in case. So let's wait for the hunt. If it does a ghost event here, it can't hunt from here. That's why I left the crucifix here. Right with me. It's gonna protect us. I hope it won't start a hunt from over there, because then it's gonna use up the crucifix. And now I'm gonna show you the voice stuff. Okay, listen. You hear that? It's slow. Hello? 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 Webby? Hey! Hey! Hello? 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 Webby? Hello? And that's the same. Sorry, I just love to play around with the webs. Don't kill me, please. I was just playing with you. Don't be angry at me. So, these are the 3 ways a web can use its ability during the hunt. If it sees you, it's gonna speed up like crazy. If it hears you, it's gonna speed up like crazy. And if it senses your equipment, it's gonna speed up like crazy. So I can also show you, we are at 0% sanity almost, by the way. I can also show you a different version. If you just keep hiding, you can just listen to the speed, and you're gonna hear the speed of the web if it's not seeing or sensing you. Oh, it was doing a red light ghost event. Oh, how unfortunate. I missed it. I just saw the red light through the gap. Sorry guys, I would love to show you that, but it despawned as soon as I left this room. No, this is my hiding spot. Go away. I know this is your room, but this is my hiding spot. No, 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 no. I'm paying rent for that, okay? Please. Stop it. No entry. This is occupied. It spawned right on top of me. So this is the web speed without sensing, seeing or hearing you. It's going to the basement. Oh, it's already done, unfortunately. I wanted to scream for it to come back to us, but yeah. So this is what the web speed sounds like when you're hiding. So remember this, if you hear a ghost that slow. Can be a revenant. It also could be a hunter if the breaker's on, or I don't know, maybe even an old Thay. So be sure to use your flashlight for a short time, but not in your hiding spot. It's gonna come into your hiding spot if you use it there, but in front of the hiding spot you can do it. If you got like these cabinet hiding spots or lockers, you can do that. Just scream for it if it's close, or use your flashlight, or make line of sight to it. And if it speeds up like crazy, you saw what happened here, then you can be sure, okay, it's a rev. So yeah, I like that ghost, and they buffed it, and I love it that they have buffed this ghost, because it was a little bit weak In the OG version, it was the most feared ghost because you could loop around any ghost because there was not this line of sight speeding up stuff, but the Rev had that line of sight speeding up, and it was speeding up like crazy. You saw it, what happened. So I hope this helps you to understand the Shade and the Revenant a little bit better. See you in the next guide. Goodbye!